All right. Hey, ladies. Okay, I'm going to put on our boxer here real quick that you can pull. I'm training starting now. If you're not on yet. Starting now. All right. So, all right. So, welcome to New Consultant Training Week 2. So, last week we talked about ways that you can make money in Mary Kay. We talked about how you can get your questions answered, kind of the resources, the people, the app that we have, Boxer. We also have, of course, Mary Kay in Touch, a ton of product knowledge training on that, ingredients, everything under Product Central. And then we also have, of course, our unit website, YouTube channel, to go on and on. There's actually a Mary Kay Pinterest page too. So, all right, so today what we're going to talk about is I'm going to talk about some new consultant prizes and programs that we have. Now, some of these prizes and programs are like across the board. For you could talk to any consultant in the United States, and they're going to be like, yeah, that's like I'm in on that. And then there's going to be some programs that I talk about that are just unique to our national area. So you are part of the Leah Loughlin national area. You most likely watched Leah in a couple different videos, possibly her recruiting video, her marketing video, I should say, where she kind of tells her story and there's like music in the background and pictures of her family, and it's really cool. So that's her marketing video that maybe you watched before you were a consultant. And then Leah also did the orientation video where she goes through and explains like the inventory and all that stuff. She's our national sales director. She also happens to be she was my consultant before I was in Mary Kay. She was friends with my younger sister. She and my sister went to college together at Indiana Wesleyan in Indiana and played volleyball together there. And then Leah became my consultant. My sister hosted a party for Leah, and when she was like brand new, pretty much. And then she became my recruiter in Leah's first month as a director. I actually called Leah and asked if I could join her team. I was ready. I was ready to go and joined her team. And then Leah Sully became my recruiter and my director. And now she is my national sales director, our national sales director. So we are part of the Leah Loughlin national area. Our national area name is the Unleashed National Area. Being in Mary Kay unleashes our potential. And then our senior nationals, we have two senior nationals who are like Leah's directors. Julia Burnett is one of our senior nationals, and Pam Shaw. Pam Shaw is like what's called an inner circle national sales director. And if you kind of had to guess, like, what does it mean to be an inner circle national sales director? You probably could guess that it means like you're like the best of the best of the best. So our senior national, Pam Shaw, is famous in Mary Kay and is an amazing teacher. Is an amazing godly woman and has such a neat success story. And she's one of the top people in all of Mary Kay. She's like a multimillionaire in Mary Kay. But talking to her, you would never know it. She is just completely down to earth, loving. With like, if you email her today, she seriously emails you back and help you in any way that she could. So that's just how we are in Mary Kay. We're like a big old happy family. So that's just a little bit about our legacy. So if you hear us talk about our epic area, that would be Pam Shaw's national area, Julia Burnett, who are our seniors, and then Leah, our national area. So we all are like one family, and we're called the Epic Family. But then our national area is the Unleashed with Leah, and then our unit is the Davis Seabug. Okay, so that's just a little bit about our legacy and some terminology for you. So some of these programs that I'm going to explain are going to be unique to our Epic family, to our national area. So let me start with the prizes. Let me start with ones that are just kind of across the board. Okay, we're new consult. This is for new consultants. This is for your first 30 days, but it can be any 30. Like you can start your 30 days from the day you get your starter kit, or you could wait to start your 30 days from when you have your first party. Like you can choose. So you just have to tell me when those 30 days start so that we can, make sure that you finish and I can help to keep you on track. So I'm going to first of all talk to you about the pearls of sharing. Okay, it looks like I got, okay, I'll just hold them up here. Here's the pearls of sharing. There's three sets of pearls. There is the pearl bracelet. I meant to pick up a pearl necklace, but I picked up another pearl bracelet. So we got the pearl bracelet, pearl necklace, and pearl earrings. Who would love a set of pearls? Pearl bracelet, pearl necklace, pearl earrings. You want to be a pearl girl so that you get all of the pearls. You want to have your set of pearls, okay? So the pearl, let me go through and you may want to take notes on this. This is also, if you go on the new consultant page, you will see at the number 3, you will see a tracking sheet with these couple of things on it. All the pearls, you can print that off and you can be tracking it. And so the pearl bracelet you get when you have 5 guests. They don't have to all be at once. It's 5 guests over your 30-day period to your local guest event. You get the pearl necklace, I'm sorry, I'm going to back up. You get the pearl earrings when you have done 5 career surveys. So the career surveys, you do not do by yourself. You're in training mode, right? You're like, I don't know what to do. So the career surveys are basically, you do it with me, and it's a 3-way call that we do, and I do require that the pearl earrings with 5 career surveys, they do need to be a 3-way call, because we do also have the option that girls can jump on a group career survey that we have on Monday nights where they kind of listen into a live call that I do and fill out an actual survey on their phone. The info about that is on our unit website under the career survey info. But for your earrings, I want you to get the training. It's training for you, and you won't really get the training by reading somebody what they fill out on a survey. You're going to get the training by hearing the conversation. And basically how I explain a career survey is and some people call it an interview. So if you hear an interview, career chat, career survey, it's all like the same thing. It's basically getting people's feedback and opinion and questions about the business side of Mary Kay, about the business side. And so that's what I explain it to people at my parties. I'm like, it's basically a career survey is getting your feedback and a few questions about the business side of Mary Kay. And this is where my training, because if I were to express it, when I am at my parties, I probably at some point will meet somebody who has some interest in Mary Kay, but I'm new, and so I don't really want to feel stupid, or I don't want to feel like I don't know what to even give you, what information to give you. And so doing these training calls with my director helps to equip me and teach me and train me how to answer people's questions about the Mary Kay business. So you don't have to be interested right now. If you may be, but you don't have to be. And if you aren't, that's totally fine. This is just practice. This is just helpful. But if you could write down a few questions, then I get to hear my director answer your questions, and I get to learn from those questions, and it just helps me for future use. So and I also get a pair of pearl earrings when I do 5 of these. So if you would be one of my 5, that would be awesome. And then you go on and you schedule it. And we like to schedule our career surveys within a day or 2 of doing the party. I usually say, okay, yeah, I can do that. And say, okay, great. We try to do our phone calls in the next day or 2. So today's Tuesday. How does Wednesday or Thursday work for you? And I have on my, you can have on your phone, you can pull up on your phone the You Can Book Me website, which is my scheduling website. If you need me to text that to you, I will. It is also on our unit website under the Google links, and it's also in all of our Monday news emails. So save that link to your phone, because when someone says, yeah, I could do it, and I say probably Thursday would work, then you can pull that up and you can be like, okay, well, my director we could do it this time, or this time. You can look at my schedule, and you don't have to ask me what works for you, Allison. You just know. You can look on your phone. And so that's the You Can Book Me website. And again, just save that link in your notes. I have in my notes here, I have a whole Mary Kay folder that you can't access. I don't think it'll. Well, you can maybe kind of can. But I have my Mary Kay folder, and that has in there different links like that. So that I maybe need. So you can keep that link there and you can pull it up really easy. But we'll kind of go over actually more scheduling, how to actually schedule people for things, because that is a really key skill. We'll be doing that next week. Okay, but that's just a real kind of a quick rendition of how you would schedule the career survey to get your earrings. So you do 5 of those and you get a pair of pearl earrings. So 5 guests, you get the bracelet. 5 career surveys with me, you get the earrings. And then with your very first team member, when she gets active, and active means she's placed her first order, so she doesn't need to get active. But when you get your first team member within your first 30 days, and then you choose when the 30 days start, then you get a pearl necklace. Yay! So you can get all of your pearls. And the averages are that 1 out of 5 people that do a career survey, 1 out of 5 to do a career survey or come as a guest, that they say yes. They say yes. That's the odds. That's the averages. So that's why it's always okay if somebody says no thanks. They do the career survey and they're like, this isn't really for me. It's like, okay, great, no problem, because I actually need 4 people to say no to find the 1 yes. So you're helping me by saying no. So yes, I've actually joked to people, thank you so much, you're actually being helpful. And they're like, I am? Yeah, like you're helping me get closer to my yes, to finding that person. So I'm not going to just ask the people who have interest, because I'm not working the averages that way. I actually need people to say no. So that's how you're going to get your pearl necklace, is basically by just bringing people to do the 3-way call career survey and bringing people to your local guest event. So if you're not local to me, be sure that you know exactly when, find out from your adopted director exactly when you have those opportunities for guest events and use them. She can do the party for you. She can do the facial for you. You can learn how she closes the party. You can learn all of those things. She may even have the products for you, and so you utilize that. And you just ask and you bring them and let somebody else who has that expertise work for you, and you'll learn it along the way. So that's about the pearls of sharing. If you have questions about that, be sure you box me. Now I'm going to talk to you about, this is just for our unit here, and that's our diamond cluster ring. I got to try this on and show you. So beautiful. I love it. You will get a lot of compliments on this. So this is for 30 faces in 30 days. 30 faces in 30 days. It goes along with the pearls. The same 30 days for the pearls is when you can get the ring. Okay, so you choose. And a lot of people again start it with their first party, but it has 30 little diamonds in it to stand for those first 30 facials. And so you kind of want to think about, how many parties do I need to book in order to get 30 faces? And from those 30 faces, you're going to have the people to invite as guests for the bracelet. You're going to have the people to ask to do the career surveys for the earrings. And you don't even have to, you may have some people in your life right now that you're like, I could ask to a guest event. Like, I could ask to do a career survey. But you don't have to need people from a party. When you're a new consultant, you usually have some people just in your like warm circle that would do that to help you out. But that's your 30 faces in 30 days, the diamond cluster ring. We call that a power start. So the tracking sheet for both of these, for both the pearls and the ring, is going to be on our unit website under the new consultant page. So print that out, and then communicate with me when your 30 days is starting. Okay, and then I'll help you towards that. All right. So moving on to, I'm just going to take the 30 faces in 30 days, and I'm going to talk with you guys about Gen X too. My knees are getting, I'm sitting on the floor right now. So my knees are getting a little tired. Okay. All right. So I'm going to talk to you guys about the Gen X program. The Gen X program is a program that's unique to our national area, the Epic family. And Pam Shaw created this program because a lot of new consultants, I've heard this from you, I felt this way. I was kind of like, I don't even know how much to do. I don't know what my goal should be. I don't know, am I doing like a lot? Am I not doing very much? Like, am I doing what's going to make me money, or like not enough? Like, I wanted to do like what was good and what was right, you know? So you may feel that way too. And so Leah pointed me to the Gen X program. And the Gen X program puts parameters around how much activity you should do to hit your goal. And there's different levels of Gen X. And Gen X stands for the next generation of leaders in Mary Kay. And you could be a leader as far as being someone like our DIQs, Amanda and Lacey, who are moving up into leadership. But you could also be a leader because you just consistently make money in Mary Kay. Like you're building a customer base. And not maybe even a huge one, but you're building one. So whatever, whatever level of success that you want, when you have success, you are a leader. And so we want to plug you into Gen X. And Gen X revolves around a few different categories. One is going to be faces. Faces is just lingo for the number of girls at the party. You have a party of 5 girls, you've got 5 faces. That's our average, five girls at a party. It also goes around career surveys and guests. That is one category, career surveys and guests. The third is going to be your wholesale orders. That's what we can see on our computers. That's what Mary Kay's going to be tracking, is wholesale. And then the fourth is going to be new team members that you add in a month. And Gen X is a monthly program. So we've got our super achiever level. We've got like, for the girl who's like, I want to go big or go home, like I am like going for this. I am moving up. I want that car. And that would be our super achiever level. That would be 50 faces, 20 career survey / guests. It would be a 1,200 wholesale and at least 1 new team member. This is all written out on our unit website. There's actually a Gen X link. And then Gen X Elite is going to be 30 faces in a month. So basically, like for the ring, 30 faces in 30 days. And then 10 career survey / guests, which again, 5 career surveys for the earrings and 5 for the bracelet would equal 10 in 30 days to be a month. So it kind of all goes together with Gen X Elite. And so you can read the rest about that there. And then, so in Gen X Elite, it's usually about, it might be like 2 or 3 parties a week for Gen X Elite. And then Gen X would look like maybe doing 1 a week, 1 party a week, and that's 15 faces in a month and 5 career surveys and then 62 wholesale. So you'll want to go to our unit website and click on Gen X and like print off that page and like keep it somewhere in your Mary Kay binder. Or put it up. I had to like reread it for like a year before I totally memorized it. So don't feel bad if you have to do that. And then we do have a Gen X Google Doc. This is sent out every Monday in our Monday news email. I also remind you on Voxer. And this is where, whether you have like rocked it that week or you're like, I didn't really do a whole lot this week, you want to fill that in because you want to be in the habit of communicating and be in the habit of tracking what you're doing. And so no one's gonna look at that and be like, I cannot believe that she only had 1 face, or like she didn't do any face. Like we don't do that in Mary Kay. If anything, I look at that and I'm like, this girl is like on it. Like even though of course we all have weeks where we're sick or we're on vacation or we just kind of dropped the ball for a week. So we've all been there. So just stick with it and be like, let that be your motivation. That I'm gonna make sure I book something. I have some guests. I'm going to make those calls until I book something so that I can fill out this Google Doc next week and I can feel real proud about it. So let that be your motivation, but it is really good communication with me so I can help you and I can coach you and I can encourage you towards that Gen X goal. It's a big old deal. In our national area, there's a lot of prizes for consistency in Gen X. I do have something in the works that I'm working on for starting in February for Gen X consistency. So it's going to be really fun, and you do want to right now start booking for February if you haven't already, because you want to hit Gen X in February. Plus, it helps you get the ring. If you're new, it helps you with the pearls, all that stuff. It all kind of goes together. But the ring and the pearls are your first step when you're new, and then Gen X is like a continuous every month kind of thing. And all of our Gen X achievers also get to join in on a conference call with the top director or national sales director that I asked to help and do a conference call training and motivation just for our Gen X achievers. That's the best gift, honestly, better than a ring. It may not sound like it, but it's the best gift that I can give you is a way to get more motivated, a way to get you more encouraged and more confident, and to talk to somebody and be on a conference call with somebody who's been there, but she's moved, she's moving up. She's at a place of success that we want to be, and for you to get to hear her ideas is like priceless. So work hard for Gen X so you can even be a part of that conference call that I do at the beginning of every month for only our Gen X achievers. The last thing I'll talk about is our Star Consultant Program, which gives you a lot of prizes. This is our prize sheet. I know you can't obviously see it, but our new consultant, our Star Consultant Program, we're in the second quarter. Here is the dates right now. And the Star Consultant Program is a quarterly sales goal. The quarterly sales goal is for new and seasoned consultants. It's my goal every single quarter to be a Star Consultant. And the lowest level to be a Star, and again, the company goes by wholesale, so they're not necessarily tracking your sales. They're assuming that you're selling, but they're actually tracking your wholesale orders. So you may remember this from the orientation video, but the lowest one is the 1800. Oh, there it is. The 1800 Sapphire. And then you can pick from these prizes. Mary Kay sends you a email with a link so you can pick your prize at the end of the quarter. So we have till March 15th to become a Star, and the easiest way to become a Star is to consistently hit Gen X 650, 650, 650 3 months in a row. Then you're going to actually be over 1800 wholesaler. You're going to naturally become a Star Consultant. You're probably going to even be higher up on the Star. There's other levels too with other prizes. So it's basically a sales goal that we have. Some new consultants start with inventory, and they automatically become a Star by investing in their inventory. But if that is or is not you, we still want to learn to sell our products, right? And become a Star Consultant every single quarter, and there's even prizes if you're a consistent Star. So it's a really great thing to shoot for every single month. So it starts with Gen X. It starts with the bookings, and then it goes to Gen X. And tie in there the pearls and the diamond cluster ring, which are the new consultant only prizes. But Gen X is every month, and the Star is every single quarter. And the Star Consultant Program is Mary Kay wide. So the programs, just to finish here, the programs that are Mary Kay wide are the Pearls of Sharing and the Star Consultant Program. The programs that are unique to us is our Diamond Cluster Ring, that prize specifically. Others might do their Power Star, do 30 days in 30 days, but the ring prize, not everybody gets that ring. And the Gen X program is unique to us. So go to our website and click on the new consultant page and print off that tracking sheet. Also check out the Gen X link and save the youcanbookme.com website to your phone so that you can book career surveys easily and know my schedule. And then your homework, that's part of your homework, but your other homework is going to be to go on our new consultant page and to listen to the audio, the Pink Boot Camp audio on booking. That is your next step. That is your homework, is to start right away listening to how do you book parties. And there's a lot of great tips in there, and take notes of a handout to go with it. So that you want to have done by this time next week, before next week. And next week we'll talk a little bit about booking and specifically about scheduling. So I hope this is helpful for you, and box me, let me know you were on this, any takeaways, and keep that homework coming. Great job to those of you who did some of your weekly plan sheet. If you haven't done that yet, be sure you do that. Print them out, send them to me every week if you want. That'd be a great thing for you to get in the habit of doing, is filling out a weekly plan sheet that we talked about last week. But if you weren't on that one last week, then just keep doing our new consultant training. We'll come back around to it, in our rotation. So next week we'll talk about booking and scheduling, but be sure you watch the Pink Boot Camp on our new consultant page. And have an awesome rest of your day. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, girls, for joining me today. Bye.